Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Champions Podcast. Myself, Chris Garcia, alongside with Harrison Truco and Najee Lewis. And we have our two topics today. The first one is being most underrated NBA teams heading into next season. We'll start with you, Najee.
My most underrated NBA team from the West is the Utah Jazz, and I think that the Utah Jazz, they're getting slept on, and they have Donovan Mitchell, Mike Conley, and Rudy Gobert, and Mike Conley is a really nice upgrade from Ricky Rubio, who is a past first point guard, but you have Mike Conley, who during his years in Memphis was known for his grit, was known for the grit and grind era, and he's a nice player who can do almost about anything, and he's reliable. And you have Donovan Mitchell, one of the rising stars in the NBA, who's averaged over 20 points a game during his first two seasons. And you have Rudy Gobert, who's a two-time Defensive Player of the Year award winner, and who's one of the best defensive players in the NBA. And you can put him up there as the top tier of centers, and he can block, he can get blocks, he can play good defense, he can swat away balls, and he can do whatever. And my underrated team from the East is the Atlanta Hawks, because they have a nice young team, and I could see them getting a superstar one day, and like Karl-Anthony Towns, and I could see them really making some noise in the East, considering how weak the East is today. And yeah, he's a really good Trae Young. He's a really good player, and I hope that he can be the one to lead the Hawks to their first championship in the near future.
Those are two good teams. How about you, Harrison?
I think for me, for the West, I don't think you can say the Jazz, because I feel like anybody who watches the NBA realizes the Jazz are good. I don't think you can say they're underrated. I think everyone understands this is a good, solid team coming out the West. Most people who actually watch the NBA will understand that. So for me, I think the underrated team coming out the West is a team who didn't make the playoffs last year in the Mavericks. They have Porzingis, who can be like nails. He could be amazing if he's on. And Doncic, he's great. And their bench on they have some pretty good depth on the bench. And then out the East, I'm gonna have to agree with the Hawks. I feel like in this season, I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs. Another team out the East, I just realized, could be the Pistons, because they just signed, they signed Derrick Rose. They have Blake Griffin going, Andre Drummond. That could be a solid team. They made the playoffs last year too. They could be coming out the East, maybe a 6 seed, maybe a 3.
All right, now switching topics for World Series predictions. Well, we actually have a caller. Let's see what the caller says before we switch topics.
Hey guys, great show. I hear you talking about underrated teams. Do you guys think any of these underrated teams can actually get to the NBA Finals and win it?
Harrison thought the Jazz and the Hawks, they thought they would make it pretty far.
The Jazz, I feel like the Jazz can legitimately make the finals. I don't know if they'll win versus maybe the Bucks or the Sixers. I feel like they would. I don't think they would win, but I feel like they could maybe make the finals in the West. It's gonna be hard getting through the Lakers and the Clippers though, but we'll see how that team pans out. Now they have Mike Conley over Ricky Rubio at point guard.
The Mavericks.
Caller just hung up on you, Najee. All right, switching topics now for the World Series predictions. Najee, again, start.
My World Series predictions are the Astros making it to the World Series, because on the AL side, because I think that they're building something really special, and they've been consistently the best AL team, in my opinion, the best team in the AL for the past 3 seasons, and because they have Jose Altuve, Carlos Correa, a player who has a really good shot at winning AL MVP in his career, and in the near future, Alex Bregman. And I think a player that gets slept on is Aaron Sanchez, and because Aaron Sanchez, he threw a no-hitter, and he was known I mean, he didn't have a really good start. He had a good start in Toronto, but things with the injuries all started going downhill for him. And you know, athletes, they go through things, and they're human, and they go through things like normal people do. And the media, they like to pick up on that, and the media, the media likes to twist things around and make it seem like athletes are doing all these bad things. In actuality, they're not, and they're doing some good things, and they go through things, and they have injuries. And for example, Tiger Woods, and for the NL side, I have the Brewers making it because Christian Yelich, he's a bona fide superstar, and even though I don't watch baseball that much, I think that he's a really good player. And they have Josh Hader, who I think is the best closer in the NL, and I think it's going to be a World Series between the Astros and Brewers, and I think the Brewers are going to win.
Brewers going to win. Harrison, what do you think?
I think coming out the AL, I think no doubt it's going to be the Yankees. I don't think Aaron Sanchez, he threw a part of a combined no-hitter with the Astros, but if you look at his numbers throughout the year, he lost 12 consecutive starts with an insanely inflated ERA. I don't think there's a chance he's going to continue this kind of level of production. And Zach Greinke, while he'll do good and push the Astros in the stretch, dude cannot pitch in the playoffs. 100%. No, he cannot pitch in the playoffs. And I feel like that'll be a main issue going against the Yankees.
What about your NL team?
NL team, probably the Dodgers, but it could be the Braves. They have a chance. They have a very serious chance.
Well, that's all for our radio show. Thank you, people, for watching. This has been the Champions Podcast. Signing off. Brought to you by Play-by-Play Sports Broadcasting Camp, inspiring kids all over the United States to become sports broadcasters. See you later.